It's really, really, really hot. Hey guys, it's Olivia, aka Olives, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am explaining what has happened to my knee. In my last video, I said the reason why I haven't been really uploading is because I had knee surgery and whatnot. I'm just going to explain what happened, why it happened, how recovery is going so far. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on my social media networks, Twitter, Snapchat and Instagram. That way you can keep up to date with me when I'm not on YouTube. As for that, let's get on with the video. This kind of links in with my heart surgery and my heart video and whatnot, and if you want to see that, I'll link that here. I'm pretty sure that was just a vlog, and I was going to vlog this one, but I'm glad I didn't because I didn't wake up well from the general anesthetic. Excuse me, Tig. I've got my cat trying to claw me. You wanna say hi to the camera? It's my cat Tig, and you just love attention, you little attention seeking whore. 15th of May 2016 was when I injured my knee the first time, and so we went to hospital because my mum said that I didn't look right, and turns out that's when they found my heart condition, and it was SVT, macular tachycardia. I started at 179 beats per minute at resting, and then I went to 200 beats per minute or 205, and then it worked its way up to 235. 235 was the highest out of like the whole time I was in the hospital for that week. But in that week they did x-rays and they couldn't find anything. They just assumed that it was a dislocation and went back in, and then so I just focused on fixing my heart and whatnot. And I had my heart surgery last year in March 2017. I think it worked out to be the 8th of March. It was either the 8th or the 20th of something of March. And then once I had my heart surgery, I just went back to soccer because my knee was feeling fine, and I just went back to soccer after my heart was sorted, so I thought everything was all good. I came down in a soccer game because of my knee, and I thought I just fell in a ditch or whatever, but in the next soccer game I kept falling down, and then in the last minute, not even last like 5 seconds, I came down, and my dad was watching me, and he's like, it's like you went like this when I went down because of my knee. This was about April 2017 because that's when the soccer season starts. It was literally the second game that after when he seen me go like that. And then after that game, during that week, we got scans, we got an MRI and an x-ray. The x-ray showed nothing, but the MRI showed everything. So I did my ACL. I completely tore my ACL, and that's a common injury for soccer, believe it or not. But I also torn my lateral and medial meniscus. So I did the job well. I don't go in halves, I do it in fulls. I only had my PCL holding my knee together basically, and it was also bone on bone like this. It's kind of gross when you think about it, because my knee would keep clicking every time I would walk, and I'd have to sit down after certain amounts of periods because my knee was just aching. So yeah, that came about, and I just had to wait for surgery, and surgery happened on the 3rd of April 2018, and I went in for my surgery on the Tuesday. I had to be there at 6:30. Left my mum to go behind at about 10 o'clock, but I didn't get onto the table until about 11. The drugs they gave me knocked me out straight away. All I remember is going and then bang, gone. And then I woke up and I felt disgusting when I woke up. Like the anesthetic that I had from my heart, I thought I was just gonna get that again, but I didn't. I got some other one, and it was terrible. I woke up feeling like absolute shit. Like I felt like I was wanting to vomit, and I needed a drink really badly because my throat was really like dry and sore. And so the nurse got me a drink, and she's like, "Are you in pain?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm in a bit of pain." So she got me the endone, and I was sipping on it and having the endone, and she said, "Just be careful because a little bit of water can make you want to throw up." And it did. And she's like, "Keep it down, I just gave you the endo, keep it down, keep it down." And I was trying to keep it down. I managed to keep it down, but normally you're meant to only be in recovery for half an hour. I was in there for an hour and a half because my heart rate raced up, in their opinion, and I was like, "Oh, what did it race up to?" And she's like, "Oh, 105, and I was like, that is nothing. And she's like, what? And then I explained to her about like my heart thing. And she's like, oh. And then so before I moved wards, she went out and went and told my mum. I don't know if my dad and my stepmom were there at that time, but my mum was there and she was saying that. And my mum asked the same thing, what did it get up to? And she told her and she's like, oh, that's nothing. And she's like, that's what your daughter said. I moved wards and I really needed to go to the toilet. So I got the nurse to help me go to the toilet. And I was like, I feel sick, I'm gonna vomit. And I was like, I know now that I'm definitely gonna vomit, like it's not gonna sit. She's like, hold on, let me get you a bag. She got the bag, had it up there, and I just went bleh. And it was like yellow because I had nothing in my stomach because I had to fast the night before and I had to have no drinks and whatnot. And I had like that much and it was pretty much just all stomach. It was bile, stomach bile, whatever it's called. And I was like to her, I'm so sorry. And she's like, it's fine, it's normal. And I was just like, but I hate throwing up in front of people. I wasn't crying, but I was just explaining it to her. And I like lost all my color. Like this is my natural lip color right here. And I lost like even my lip color. I was just white. Well, I already am quite pale, but I was paler than this. And so I went back out and lied down and I was just like in the bed just like, not like drugged, but just feeling like shit. And my mom and my dad and my stepmom and my stepbrother came in. And mom's like, you've lost a lot of your colour. I was like, yeah, well, I feel like shit. And they hung around for a bit. And then my grandma ended up coming later on as well. But yeah, pretty much that whole day I just felt like shit because of the anaesthetic and obviously the pain too. And I was on endo, some other thing, I can't remember what it was called. And then the next day I woke up quite early because, well, I actually didn't get much sleep at all because the nurses kept waking me up on the hour because they had to like do my blood pressure and whatnot. And then I got woken up every second of those hours, medication, and so I barely got any sleep. And then the doctors came in at 7 and was like assessing me. And then my mum came after she dropped the kids. Oh, she came halfway through when the physio was here. And I felt so uncomfortable in the physio when the physio was there. It was not because of her, it's just because of the fact that I couldn't freaking walk. Like I've been walking nearly for the last 18 years and then because I had this surgery I couldn't fucking walk. So I was just a bit emotional about that. And also I started to cry because it was fucking painful too. Like I was drugged up on endo and I was still in pain because of it. And so she was teaching me all the exercises and whatnot. And then I had to have a shower and get changed and whatnot, and then I got moved into this other room, which is the room before you get dismissed out of the hospital. And I was in there for ages because I had to have like some more through my drip. Can't remember what it was called, but I had to have more of that. I had to have 3 lots of that in the morning because it is to do like the general anesthetic or something. I was waiting for that, and then we're waiting for a doctor's certificate, waiting for my physio appointment to be organised, waiting for my follow-up appointment with the doctor to be organised, and that took forever. And then we got out and I was walking out on crutches. I had 2 crutches and I was walking on 2 feet, but it was quite painful. And then got home and pretty much just lied down on the lounge the whole time in pain. A week later, 11th, I had my follow-up appointment. My time off work got increased. So originally I was meant to go back to work on the 18th of April. I'm now not allowed to go back to work until the 2nd of May. I didn't get my stitches out then either. Coming to the 13th of April, a month till my birthday, I'm not standing without any crutches. I haven't been walking around with crutches all day today or yesterday. Still quite a bit of pain, but I want to get my leg used to oh, excuse me. I want to get my leg used to walking without crutches again. Yeah, but I haven't been on the endo since Monday night before I went to bed. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. If I'm in pain, which I'm going to do after I finish filming, I'm just going to take some Panadol, which is all they want me to do, Panadol and Nurofen. On the 18th, which is next Wednesday, a day after this video will be published, I have my physio appointment and they're just going to see how I've been going with the exercises and then give me some new exercises to do. And yeah, after that, on the 2nd of May, I just go back to work. What happened in the surgery? I forgot to mention this part. The doctors said they were reviewing what happened in the surgery, did the ACL part, however, they could not do the meniscus, both lateral and medial, because I injured I teared them that bad that they just cannot be fixed at all. So yeah, I I said before, I don't do the job in half, I do it in full. If anything happens, I'll do another video. I'll show you what my knee looks like today. It's just still bandaged up, but it's got new bandages on it. Because when I went to the doctor appointment the other day, they put new ones on because I was like, can you guys change these? These are all bloody and gross, and so they changed them. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so this is what my knee looks like today. Still a little bit swollen compared to this one. Oh my god, knees look so weird, don't they? So yeah, still a little bit swollen. I've got a bandage here, a bandage here, a bandage here, a bandage here, and there was a bandage here because that's where they did the keyhole, but I don't need the bandage there anymore. These three here have the outside stitches, so just like your regular stitch, and then this one here has an internal stitch which dissolves over time. This one is very painful, and it has been painful since day one, and I don't know if it's because it's an internal stitch or what, but it's very sore. It's sore to touch. Like, I'm not touching it at the moment, I'm touching around it, but it's just bringing constant pain to that area. So I don't know what the go is with that, but I'll mention that to my GP when I go to book in an appointment with him next week to get these stitches removed. But yeah, that's just what my knee looks like. Okay guys, so that is it for my story time on my knee. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on my social media networks, Twitter, Snapchat and Instagram. That way you can keep up to date with me when I'm not on YouTube. As for that, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!